Hello, Hornets. Today is Friday, October the 25th, and I'm Cordelia.
And I'm Priscilla. In today's broadcast, we're going to touch on the PB&J drive, a new program on campus, and a feature a student who got a perfect score.
Meanwhile, hold on to your seats, and we'll be right back after the bumper.
Hey girl, do you know who my favorite teacher is?
No, who?
Coach Williams.
Oh, maybe you should sign him up for the new NHS program Peyton is talking about.
Hey students, this year NHS is doing a student and teacher of the semester. Teachers will nominate 2 students, 1 upperclassman and 1 lowerclassman.
So it could be the kid that always has a lot of questions to ask or participates in the discussion, like I said, even if they're maybe not the top academic performer in the class.
Teachers can be nominated by parents or students through a link on the school's Facebook or Twitter.
I think from a teacher's perspective, to know that a student recognizes you and the value that you bring to the classroom is maybe even more significant than if, say, another faculty member were to recognize you, because it's the students who actually sit in your classroom every day. They're the ones that you are attempting to engage in the lesson. They're the ones that you would have the most impact upon.
Winners will receive a plaque, a luncheon, and recognition for their effort.
Once again, I mentioned that the students don't necessarily have to be the top academic performers, so those students who aren't don't typically have a lot of ways to be recognized, and this could be a great way to give them that sense of accomplishment and achievement.
I might just have to do that.
Speaking of doing something, you ever heard this song before? Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Okay. Maybe we should show them why we were celebrating with this song and send it to Hannah.
Hey Hornets, it's Hannah. So everybody went to the football game last Friday, right? We all won against Murphy. But Baker also won in another category. Last week, we were asked to bring in as much peanut butter and jelly as possible. So Novus Bank hosted an event called the PB&J Blitz, which pushes for large donations of peanut butter and jelly, which is given to the organization Feeding the Gulf Coast. Baker participated in this PB&J drive, also competing against Murphy to see who could donate the most. Mr. Lipsky, our Key Club sponsor, was especially interested in participating and received many donations from our Key Club members.
I just love the competition of it. We got to go against Murphy and see who collected the most, and I was like, Key Club has to do this.
Baker donated around 595 pounds of peanut butter and jelly last week, but a majority of those pounds were peanut butter.
Tons of more peanut butter, probably at least 5 times as much, if not more.
Besides all the hype for a victory, both Baker and Murphy had a greater purpose in this competition.
So we're helping the needy, and you have to push for that.
Wonderful job, Hornets.
Oh my God, you know what I just thought of? We won twice against them this week. Here's Jay with the sports update.
Hey Hornets, I'm Jade. This past Friday, our varsity football team pounded the Murphy Panthers 31-22, making our last home game a memorable one. Tonight they'll be taking on McGill-Tulane at McGill, and the theme is Pink Out, so I hope to see you Pink Out! Our Baker swim team competed in the Battle of the Bay, focusing on qualifying for the sectional meet on November 22nd. Impressive swims were by Bethany Kilgore, 3rd in the 500 freestyle and 7th in the 100 breaststroke, and Jordan Porter, 8th in the 500 freestyle and the 100 butterfly. Congratulations to our varsity volleyball team for winning the area tournament, defeating MGM 3-1. Kelsey Foles was named MVP, Anna Marie Stevens and Megan Edmond were named to the all-tournament team. Rachel Morissette also had quality points in the match. The teams move on to regionals today. Last but not least, our varsity girls cross country competed and won county championship for a 3rd year in a row, finishing with 41 points with 6 girls in the top 15. Lindsay Baxter, Leslie Baxter, Abby Baggett, Emma Sibley, Claire Morgan, and Bailey Davis. Congrats Hornets and BTO, baby!
I am so exhausted from the Pink Out game.
I so agree, but at least now I have more time to study.
What are you studying for?
The ACT, duh.
Well, maybe
Hey Baker, let's talk about the test. Yes, that test. You all know it and you all love it. The ACT. The ACT is the leading U.S. college admissions test that measures what you learn in high school to determine your academic readiness for college. Most colleges determine admissions and scholarships based on your ACT score. The highest you can make is a 36. We even had one of our Hornets, Zach Blair, make a perfect score on the ACT.
it was just kind of relieving because I had planned to take it in October again if I didn't make a perfect score, because it's something that I really had wanted to get. And so it was just nice to have that score and know that I had already made it.
Zach spent a lot of time studying and taking practice tests to prepare for the ACT, and he even took it multiple times. Juniors, you'll be taking the ACT in April, so make sure you're preparing so you can get the score you want, just like Zach.
I would honestly say just take a lot of practice tests and get comfortable with the test and its content. Just be calm and study hard.
Congratulations, Zach, and good luck to anyone taking the ACT in the future.
Thanks, Gabe. Well, this just might be my last ACT, but I wish everyone the best of luck.
I can't believe this is our last year. Have you noticed all the new changes?
No, but I think Cam can fill us in.
Hey, Hornets, over the summer months, our school typically goes through changes that we don't see until the first day of school. This past summer, there was no exception. We had to have the usual changes to students and faculty. However, the most noticeable change had to be the landscaping near the Daniel Bumpers Gymnasium. In August, students instantly noticed that the large tree near the gymnasium was gone. Over the years, this tree served as a landmark and a gathering for students. However, safety concerns lead to the Baker administration to the decision to remove it.
When students would come off the sidewalk and try to go down that way, so when it would rain, it would make things slick there and we had no grass.
In place of the tree, the administration plants shrubbery that spells out BHS. The new landscaping is a great display of school spirit, and the administration is counting on us to help preserve it.
People, if we're going to keep this nice like we'd like to, is we're going to have to keep people off the grass. And we tell them constantly every morning that they need to stay on the path and stay off the grass.
Let's do our part in preserving the latest changes to Baker High School. Happy trails.
I sure do love the new landscape, but you know what I love more?
I already know what you love, the yearbook photos.
You know it. Let's try guessing these teachers' yearbook pictures.
All right, guess who this teacher is?
Coach Forward. No.
You know, that's a coach. That's Coach Wilson. You know.
No.
No, the administrator. They being here. What's his name? Someone with a D.
I don't know any of the coaches. I don't know. It's not Coach Wilson.
Coach Norman.
Mr. Minto? Parking lot duty.
Coach Williams?
That's Tolbert.
I remember we looked at that one.
Who is it? Oh, it's her. Miss, what's her name? What's her name? What's her name?
I don't know.
Miss Matt.
Yeah. I was like, I don't.
Miss Meg.
Oh! How you think? That's right. I got it. Oh, Miss Meg. I look like Miss Meg.
Okay, guess who this teacher is?
Miss Mosley.
Her name is Gregory.
Yeah.
Chill out. Her name is Gregory. That's a Mosley.
Yeah, that's Mosley. That's Mosley. Mr. Davis.
I know that man, but I don't know that man's name.
Like, I seen it.
I don't know.
Armstrong. That's Armstrong. Let's go.
That's Armstrong. That's Armstrong. That is him. Is that Coach Armstrong? Oh my God, I see it now that you told me. Oh my God. Show me another one. He looked different. I got this one.
Well, that's all for today, Hornets.
Have a great weekend. Bye, Hornets.